Larry, great to see you again. We all know turnout's going to decide this. The question is, are Democrats motivated enough to turn out for Terry McAuliffe? You know Virginia politics better than most anybody. What are you hearing?
Right now, they're not. Jeff, that's why they're bringing in all these people, the ultimate big hitters, the President Biden and former President Obama. And it had better work, because if it doesn't, I don't see how McAuliffe will end up winning. Right now, and this is true, I think, for the past 7-8 years, there are simply more Democrats than Republicans in Virginia. If you have both sides turn up at about the same rate, the Democrats going to win, and they've won every election for 10 years. So what's happening? Democrats are turned off. They're not enthusiastic. And that's why you see the polls headed in the direction that they're heading, which is more toward Youngkin than McAuliffe.
Yeah, you know, Virginia races so often have a sort of national feel, so close to the nation's capital and all the rest. Is that true with this race?
Well, let's put it this way, Shep. If Glenn Youngkin is elected, you're going to have every pundit in America and quite a few abroad project the 2022 elections. Now, maybe they're wrong, but they're all going to say that this is a terrible sign for Democrats, and they might as well save their money until 2024, because they're not going to hold the House and they're not going to hold the Senate. Maybe that will be true. Maybe it won't be true. But, you know, when you have a consensus like that, you're going to have fundraising tank. And that's what Democrats are going to see. They're going to see their fundraising tank, and they're going to wish they had passed these two big bills instead of carrying on the clown car show that we've seen over the past couple of months.
Especially when you consider every Democrat knows Terry McAuliffe, all the way back to Clinton. The vice president's there, the former president campaigning for him. If he loses with all that firepower, you have to wonder where Democrats are headed.
Yeah, and not just anywhere, but in Virginia, which has become one of the mainstays of the Democratic Party. Something, as I was growing up, one couldn't believe unless it was the old-style Democrats. This has been stunning. And if the Democrats can't hold Virginia with, as you mentioned, a 10-point edge for Joe Biden last year, then next year does look pretty grim, no question. You know, we'll see what happens with the economy. Maybe COVID will be better. But on the whole, midterms are not good for the incumbent administration. This could end up being another 2010, another Republican landslide.
Yep, and Democrats would be reeling if so. So good to see you. Thanks, Larry Sabato.